Okay, microclimate is the weather which is found in a relative small and very local area.
Factors affecting plant growth. First is light. Light has three principles. Principles characteristics. First is quantity, quality, and duration. A light quantity refers to intensity or concentration of sunlight and varies with the season of the years.
Okay, the more sunlight a plant receives up to a point, the better capacity it has to produce plant food through a photosynthesis. The quantity decrease and the photosynthetic process decrease. The light quantity can be decreased in a garden by using shade cloth or shading paint above the plant. It also can be increased by surrounding the plant with uh, white or reflective material or supplemental light.
B. Light quality refers to the colors or wavelengths res- reaching the plant's surface. Sunlight can be broken up by frames into respective colors of uh, colors of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. On a rainy day, rain, raindrops as tiny frames and break the sunlight into these colors, producing a rainbow. Red and blue light light have the greatest effects on plant growth. Green light is less effective to plants as most plants reflects green light and absorb very little. It is the it is this reflex light that makes them appears green. Blue light is primarily responsible for vegetative growth or leaf growth.
Okay, red light when it combined with a blue light, it will encourage flowering in plants. Yeah. Fluorescence or cool white light is light in the blue range of light quality and it used to encourage leaf growth. These light are excellent for starting seedling.
Light duration of photo period refer to the amount of time that a plant is exposed to sunlight. When the concept of photo period was first recognized, it was thought that the length of period of light triggered flowering. The various categories of response were named according to the light length. Example, short day and long day.
Solar radiation. Solar radiation is solar energy that provide light to they provide light required by seed germination, leaf expansion, growth of stem and shoot, flowering, fruiting, and thermocondition necessary for physiological function of the plant. Solar radiation play an important role such as regulator and controller of growth and development. Solar radiation uh, also influence assimilation of nutrient and dry dry matter distribution.
The basic principle for increasing yield is harvesting more solar energy. First, all the management practice like first optimum time of sowing, second optimum plant population, third timely application of fertilizer, fourth irrigation management. Example, aim at increase the reception of solar radiation by the foliage, so as get more yeah, yield.
Okay, day length. Most plants do not grow when the length is less than 10 hours. Even if the temperature is kept within the optimum range, for example, climate control greenhouse, most plant will just sit dominant until 10 hours of light per day arrive.
Because most plants won't grow when they receive less than 10 hours of daylight. With the greenhouse, production requires supplemental lighting as well as often often oftentimes supplemental heats. Lights can be turned on shortly before sunset to extend the length of the day, or they can be turned on in the middle of the night for a short period of time. A procedure called night interruption lightning.
Temperature. Okay. Temperature affect the productivity and growth of a plant. It's also depending the weather the whether the plant variety is warm season or cool season crop. If the temperature is high, the day length is long. For cool season crops such as broccoli and spinach will bolt rather than produce the desired flower. The temperature that are too low or high for warm season crop will prevent fruit set.
Photosynthesis increase with temperature to a point. Respiration rapidly increase with temperature. Transpiration increase with temperature. Flowering may be partly triggered by temperature. Sugar storage, low temperature, reduce energy use and increase sugar storage. Dormancy, warm, warm after a period of low temperature will break dormancy and plant will resume active growth.
The temperature can be calculated in the same way by totaling the mean temperature for each day during the phase. Means temperature is maximum plus minimum divided by 2.
Third one is water humidity. In maintaining sugar pressure, Water is the major constituent of the protoplasma of a cell by means of to go pressure and other change in the cell. Water regulates the opening and closing of the stomata, thus regulating transpiration. Water Water also provides the pressure to move a route through the soil.
Relative humidity is the ratio of water vapor in the air to the amount of water the air could hold at given temperature and, and pressure expressed as a percent.
The effect of relative humidity on your plants. RH has an even more direct effect on plants. Plants need to sweat too, or rather, they need to transpire, release water vapor through the stomata in order to grow. The amount of water plants lose through transpiration is regulated to a point by opening and closing the stomata. However, as general rules, the drier the air, the more plants will transpire.
Okay, wind as climatic factor. Wind or air movement is due to the existence of pressure gradients on global or local scale caused by difference in heating. On a global scale, it consists of the jet stream flow and movement of large air mass.
When air that is close to the ground cools, it contracts and the pressure rises. When it warms, it expands and loses pressure. Where both cold and warm air occur in proximity, as over take and its adjacent shore. The cool flows to the direction of the warm air or high from high to low pressure area to correct the pressure imbalance.
Water humidity also work as climatic factor, serve as a vector of pollen from one flower to another, thus aiding the process of pollination. Therefore, essential in the development of seed and fruit from wind pollinated flowers as many grass.
Moderate winds favor gas exchange, but strong winds can cause excessive water loss through transpiration, as well as loading or throttling of plants. When transpiration rate exceeds that of water absorption, partial or complete closure of the stomata may ensure, which will restrict the diffusion of carbon dioxide into the leaf.
Nutrition. Plant nutrition refers to the need and the use of the basic chemical element in the plant, such as fertilization, is the term used when these materials are supplied to environment around the plant and its lots happen before a chemical element supply in a fertilizer can be taken up and used by the the plant.
Plants need 18 elements for normal growth. Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen are found in air and water. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, magnesium, calcium, and sulfur are found in the soil. The latter six elements are used in relatively large amount by the plants and are called macronutrient. There are nine other elements that are used in much smaller amounts. They are called micronutrients or trace elements. The micronutrients which are found in the soils are iron, zinc, molybdenum, nickel, magnesium, boron,
Huh?
copper, cobalt, and chlorine.
Okay, climatic factor can promote or inhibit plant growth. The climatic factor include rainfall, water, light, temperature, relative humidity, air, and wind. There are abiotic components including photography and soil of the environmental factor that influence plant growth and development.
Impacts of climate change on agriculture. Climate change affect agriculture in a number of ways, including through change in average temperature, rainfall, and climate extreme. Second, change in pests and diseases. Third is change in atmospheric carbon dioxide and ground level, ozone concentrations. Fourth one is change in the nutritional quality of some food, and fifth and last one is change in sea level.